So, the maker movement in education, what is it? The maker movement is project based, problem solving, problem based learning. It relies on students to have hands on, collaborative opportunities. They do these things to support their academic learning. So, building, computer programming, sewing, problem solving. And they do all of this to help them develop mindset that values the experimentation, growth, failure, collaboration, community, working on solving real life problems to demonstrate their learning. So it encourages students to learn by doing rather than watching. We all know that most times you're able to learn something better when you do it yourself instead of just watching or hearing. So this maker movement really encourages students to do these things. It also helps build a lot of soft skills that are needed for future careers, such as the problem solving or the collaboration, leadership. Some trends that are happening with the maker movement is a lot of countries are moving towards revising their curriculum to include 21st century skills, programming, digital competencies, computational thinking. Right now, we're preparing a generation of kids for jobs that don't even exist right now. So we need to prepare them with these skills that will help them in these jobs that we don't even know about yet. And with the maker movement, collaboration and programming, building, these are all things that they're going to need in the future. Teachers are also creating makerspace bins to begin implementing makerspace activities. The traditional learning environment system right now does not support this, the traditional classroom. So making the bins can help jumpstart that. And that's leading into the issues. There's no traditional system in place for how to assess these activities, and traditional classrooms are not set up to accommodate or support these activities. So, some solutions are creating rubrics to assess the different aspects of the learning, and then also implement these in phases or models. So using project-based learning, some trunks or bins to help support those maker activities in the classroom, and then working with external makerspace partners to build connections between teachers and the rooms. So right here is kind of an example of some of the make it areas or bins where if you don't have a whole room that you can do this with, you can do it in a little area. Here's some cards that somebody has implemented. And then I can see the implementation being an issue because fear of the unknown, and also the assessment is not black and white. And then the requirement for state testing and traditional classroom setup doesn't really lend itself to this type of teaching and learning. So I could see it being difficult for teachers. And then a way to start integrating it is finding a space that would be good for it. So maybe a library, a computer room, part of a classroom. Figure out what tools you're going to need and what's in your budget. And start collecting those things. Figure out your rules and functions of the people involved, and then figuring out storage and then the rules. And then some things that you can start to do to get started are creating make it take it activities where you can take it home and make activities. They can create projects that they're passionate about. They can design using different technologies, portfolio projects. And then this makerspace starter kit by Brooke Brown is excellent. It has little kit ideas you can put together. Here are some apps that you can start working with to learn coding, augmented reality, and building blocks to help make inventions. And then some impacts on education. It's always changing. We have to find ways to accommodate learning styles. So this makerspace kind of is an open area where students can get creative and do those things. It does require some professional development and ongoing learning, which we always do, but we're definitely going to need that. It's a different way of thinking. As far as planning, so you're gonna have to get creative, but then it will help students gain those soft skills needed for future careers: collaboration, communication, problem solving, leadership, and adaptability. So definitely something that teachers need to look into, and that is becoming a future of our classrooms.